you're in the middle of a good night. People you like, conversation flowing, laughter in all the right places. And somewhere underneath all of it, you feel completely alone. Not sad exactly, not ungrateful, just not quite there. Like you're watching the whole thing through glass, close enough to touch, but somehow removed from it. If you know that feeling, there's a reason for it, and it has nothing to do with something being wrong with you. Most people assume INFJs are just introverts who need more alone time. That's not it. INFJs can love people deeply. What exhausts them isn't the people, it's the layer they're always operating on. While most people have one conversation, the words, the back and forth, INFJs are having three. The surface exchange, the emotional subtext underneath it, and what that subtext means about where the relationship actually stands. They're not choosing to do this, it's how they process, and it means they're always slightly out of sync with the room. Everyone else is at the party. The INFJ is analyzing the party from inside the party, and here's where it gets lonelier. INFJs can connect better than almost anyone, but only when the depth is there. Shallow conversation isn't neutral for them. It actively drains, because they can feel the gap between what's being said and what could be said. That gap is exhausting to stand in, over and over again, with people you actually like. The belonging they're looking for doesn't exist in most rooms, not because the people are wrong, but because the depth isn't on offer. Think about the last time you left a social situation feeling more empty than when you walked in. That's not introversion, that's an INFJ running on a frequency nobody else tuned into. And the cruelest part? INFJs are usually the person everyone else feels most understood by. Picture this. You spend an hour with someone, asking the right questions, noticing the things they didn't say out loud, reflecting them back in a way nobody else ever has. They leave feeling lighter, seen. You leave feeling emptier than when you walked in. Because that conversation only went one direction. You gave the depth, nobody gave it back. That's not a coincidence, that's the pattern. But here's what that pattern is actually telling you. Not belonging everywhere is the cost of belonging somewhere completely. INFJs don't need a full room, they need one conversation that goes all the way down, where someone meets them at the depth they're always operating from. The loneliness isn't proof something is broken in you, it's proof that you know exactly what real connection feels like, and you're not willing to call something else by the same name. That's not a flaw, that's one of the rarest things a person can have. At Mind Simplified, we dig into the psychology behind the things you feel but can't always explain. Hit the subscribe, and maybe the next video is something you do and can't explain yet.